Man, Ross, y'all need to stay out of my pockets, man. Y'all keep shaking me down, man. I went into Ross the other day trying to find that Viper 3-pack. And the elusive Viper 3-pack. I can't find this thing. But every time I go in there for that, I come out with some other stuff. And then, like, I saw this thing just in some random part of a display, not even in the section where all the other toys and action figures are. It was just in a random section. And I was like, you know what? For $16.99, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go for it. So I grabbed it, ran up to the counter, and here we are with Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia. Sounds like a bootleg like watch, like a Velocitron Speedia. Who came with these branding? Like, they shouldn't have put that together. But Velocitron would have been fine. But yeah, like, let's first of all, like, this is the atypical black repaint of Optimus Prime. It's like that Kathleen Kennedy on South Park. It's like, instead of making it a chick and make her lame, like, this one is take Prime, make him black. Which I think would fall under what she was trying to do with Star Wars anyway. Just make her black, like make her find a chick, make her black. Anyway, but yeah, let's go to box art. The box art actually isn't bad on this one compared to a lot of the other Velocitron Speedatia figs. Like, this one actually is pretty cool. And I gotta say, I crapped all over this, the original Laser Prime release, and this one, honestly, I don't take most of it back. There's things to like. There, you know, when I saw this on a display at my friend's house, I was like, you know what? Yeah, there's some stuff to like. There's some stuff not to like. But I was like, yeah, it's kind of lame. This one, yeah, I feel like the black actually works better with this Scourge. Now, out of the box, he comes in truck mode, and I mean, honestly, the entire package looks a lot better in black and silver. It looks way more badass. It looks way more intimidating. I gotta say, it actually looks like it actually, in black, it looks like a collectible. It looks like an adult style collectible. Usually with recolors, they just kind of crap out and just make it black and keep it moving. But they actually put a little more effort into it, like the pink on the windshields, the teal accents. It looks like something like if you saw this coming down the highway after you'd be intimidated by this thing. Now, not counting the trailer, he comes with 2 accessories, which is the sword and the axe shield thing, which, you know, in pink, they look they don't look great, but you know, it pops a lot more, especially with the windshields. It pops a lot more, and then you can combine them into the sword shield, make, like, I don't know what the hell you call this thing. It's just there. Now the trailer opens up and it turns into a little mini base loading dock thing, and it has a little hook in there. I mean, it's some playability to it. I mean, this is more like my son's speed. It's not really something that I'm really into. I kind of just hand this over to him when he wants to, like, attach a trailer to one of his other cars or Transformers. Other than that, I mean, it doesn't really serve a purpose. It has gun turrets. It has a hook. It's a quasi adjustable. It's just meh. All in all, it's really hollow, but you know, like I said, it's the trailer, I feel like, is just an add-on. It's not for me. But yeah, all in all, it's a decent presentation in truck mode. Now, after a pretty decent transformation, we end up in robot mode, and I mean, yeah, this just looks so much better. like Laser Prime looked bland. It just looks so ridiculous. I never liked this look for Prime. I never liked this look at all. But for some reason on this one, it's so much better. It's just so much better. The teal pops, the pink pops, like the accents, everything just pops from basically the waist up. The problem with this guy is his legs are super long. You want to know why they're super long? Because they've been using the same Prime leg since about 2017. Oh my goodness, these Prime legs have got to stop. We've got to stop this, Hasbro. You gotta stop this. Those Prime legs are from the original Siege Prime. This is incredibly just stupid. It's incredibly stupid. It's like, it doesn't even make sense to the character. It makes him look like he's misshapen or malformed or something. He's like 99.9% leg, and then he has some kind of like a little bit of a belly and a little tiny chest. His head looks so tiny, and his arms are just super long. It's just it's so malshapen compared to what they've done with other figures in the line. Not to mention, basically the entire truck cab is his back. Like, multiple people pointed this out, but I didn't realize how egregious it was until I got this guy in hand, and I'm just like, oh, that ain't a good look, son. And then he has his missile turrets that open up and don't do anything but just sit there. I'm like, I think blast effects can fit in there. I didn't even bother trying, nor do I care to. It's just, they exist. Now let's talk posing. And I gotta say, this is a hot mess. I gotta say, like, it really is a hot mess. It's like, so the big turrets just block all kinds of head movement. Don't even bother trying to make his head move or look or do anything. You can't even cheat it really forward or back or anything. Don't even bother. The arms are blocked by the flaps. This is kind of like the Armada Megatron they dropped, where the flaps are just blocking all the movement, and then they just break the illusion because they don't move with the actual arms. It just looks, it's so pedestrian. Then the legs, they're Prime legs. It's literally the same legs you've gotten from every single Optimus Prime that's been released since about 2017. So yeah, the legs are just the legs. There's nothing special about them, other than they're just continuing to make them so damn long. So size comparison, here he is with Kingdom Rodimus Prime and the aforementioned Armada Megatron. And here he is with Dinobot and Inferno, showing that he's basically Voyager size. So yeah, in conclusion, I gotta stick to my guns on this one. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy the Laser Prime. I never liked that look, and it never impressed me. This is a fine repaint of a bad figure, in my opinion. It's a repaint of a bad figure that looks really, really good on a shelf. This looks very good. The black version, the Scourge version that we have, looks very good on a shelf. It's very intimidating. It takes up a good chunk of space. It has like a lot of appeal to it and shelf presence to it, but it just falls apart when you try to pose this thing. The transformation is fine. I think it's a pretty decent transformation. I mean, the legs transform exactly the same as every other Prime since like 2017, but other than that, it's a fine transformation. I don't like the fact that basically the entire top half of the truck cab is on his back, but whatever, it is what it is. I mean, all in all, I'm not a big fan of this for $55. For $16.99, oh yeah, get this. If you run into this at a Ross, buy this for $16.99. I can forgive every single flaw in this figure for under $20. Every single flaw just goes away. Out of sight, out of mind at $17. But yeah, let me know what you think. Did you ever pick up this guy at full price? Do you think it's worth full price? Do you feel like it's a better value at the $16.99 price point? Have you seen this in your Ross? It is on to you, and hit me up in the comments and let me know. But yeah, with that, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any pre-orders, any sales on figs, or any restocks that I come across while browsing the World Wide Web. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description is my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome, pretty easy. All you have to do is click on the link, go on Amazon, and buy away. And Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you purchase. And it's a great way to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and it's the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.